is the Psychedelic Music Show.
Just fuming.
You're listening to Super Mega Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're out here. I giggle because it's like there's a pause on my end. At least it seems like a full. And we're out here on the West Coast in Oakland, California, and we are here to face the Oakland Overdogs. I think this is the second time we played them this season.
I think so. I'm not positive. I'll check the schedule.
Yeah, here's a look at these folks we're playing here today, and then we'll zip back out here and go to the schedule.
Yes, we played them. We played them the 15th game of the season. Bore Reliable winds up beating David Digler the 6-5. So it was a tight one.
Yeah, it was. I think I remember that one now. I think I do. Yeah. So. Real quick before we get to this game, we'll tell you about the last one, and then we don't have scores to tell you about, but we'll just sort of recap the standings, and that's it. We ended up winning 7-3. Pete, like you said, that one of the biggest parts about that was the full game, by our fourth starter.
Yeah,
Jeff
yeah.
Benson.
What a performance by our fourth string. Again, I like to think that maybe he was kind of spurred on by the performance by Mitch Berry and. What's our new reliever? Jada. Can't think of her last name. Testa. Jada Testa. And I think he was inspired by that. And he came out and, he had a great showing. For a pitcher who doesn't have much velocity, he really did a great job. His pitch count, he kept his pitch count low the entire game. So it wasn't that he was striking people out and throwing a lot of pitches. It was that he was putting a lot of movement on the ball and getting them just to hit either weak pop-ups or ground balls on the infield that were easily handled. So, great outing by Jeff Benson.
Yes. Well, all right, so that leads us to the season standings. We'll check them real quick. Eastern Division Liberty Conference, the New York Wide Loads out on, or do we do it? Do you usually start it? Okay, Pete, tell us about the Liberty Conference Eastern Division.
All right, in the Liberty Conference Eastern Division, Wide Loads with a record of 16 wins and 8 losses and a plus 42 run differential have a 3.5 game lead over the second place Swordfish, who have a record of 13 wins and 12 losses. I think those Wide Loads
Division, the Detroit Moose are 14 and what?
I was just going to say, I think the Wide Loads are going to be hard to catch, and we're having audio issues. Everybody,
yeah.
So there seems to be a little bit of a delay for some reason.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because like I said, when I said this is Tommy G, and I'm like, it's PJ. Yeah, it's Discord. I don't know. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Central Division Michigan Moose, 14-10, plus 27 run differential. They got a half game lead ahead of the Atlanta Wildcats, who are 14-11. We're right behind them at 13-11.
In the Western Division, the Sawteeth have a record of 13 wins, 11 losses, and they have hold of first place. But the Nemesis are breathing right down their necks with a record of 12-12, playing 500 ball in second place, and they're one game back.
In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, it's the Montreal Wax-Bills 15-10 record plus 18 run differential. They're half game ahead of Fort Lauderdale Freebooters, who are 14-10.
In the Plains Division, the Heaters with a record of 15-9. They have a 3-game lead over the second place Colorado Lockhorns, who are playing 500 ball at 12-12.
And in the Pacific Division, it's the Guadalajara Buzzards at 13-11 record plus 12 run differential, half game lead ahead of both the San Diego Moonstars and the LA Blowfish, who are both 13-12. And if we look at the wild card standings real quick, Pete, those Wide Loads in the Liberty Conference, the Wide Loads, Moose, and Sawteeth, the first place teams, all would have playoff spots right now. And the wild card winner at this point in the season would be the Atlanta Wildcats, and they got a half-game lead ahead of us. We're just us Ramblers, just a half-game lead. That's pretty good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Especially we're coming off of some really bad losses, but the Ramblers seem to be putting it together here and starting to make a play as we come down to the wire. Again, we are closing in on the last quarter of the season pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
Over in the Continental Conference, the division leaders, the Heaters, Wax Bills, and Buzzards, they would be a shoo-in. They have a playoff berth by virtue of being the leader in their division. And then the wild card right now belongs to the Freebooters with a record of 14-10. Behind them, the Wild Pigs are a game out of that wild card contention with a record of 13 wins and 11 losses.
All right. And that's going to bring us to tonight's game. It's regular season game number 25-38. It's the 13-11 Ramblers against the 11-13 Overdogs, opposite records. The Overdogs are extreme speed demons, so we have to watch out. On their mound is going to put the right-hander, Tobias Glover, our top starter. He's not quite 100%, still recovering from taking one off the chin a couple games back, but he should be good enough. He's known mostly for his accuracy, but he has almost equal velocity and good junk. He's also known as a rally stopper with an elite cut finger. He has a 2-1 winning record. He'd like to keep that. He's got a 4.79 ERA and a 1.18 WHIP.
And backing him up are Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, who's been locked in for a good long time now. He's got about average power. He's got very good ability to connect and less than average speed on a base pass. He's hitting 385 with 3 home runs. Corbin Hurta, the center fielder, who's locked in right now, but he has been just unstoppable as of late. He's got good power, good ability to connect, better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 443 with 9 home runs. And then Swindle Heath, the left fielder, with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and about average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 402 with 9 home runs.
All right. Okay, very nice. We're going to get the lineup for the assistant coach. It's going to look like this. Starting things off in right field, the juiced Kaylee Lancaster, secondary position. Because Repo Reeves is taking the bench, he's a little tense. So it's actually good that Lancaster's coming in because he's juiced, like we said. So his stats are all pushed up. That's very good. Great contact, better than average power and everything. So it'll be good to see Kaylee in there. Swindle Heath is going to bat second and play in left field at catcher, and batting third, Maximiliano LeBlanc. Bat and cleanup, Spray Bellamy, who's playing third base. In center field, the locked-in Corbin Huerta. That's going to fifth. Batting sixth, Marcus Murillo at second base, also locked in. The designated hitter today is going to be Ken Bernal, the Dallas native. He's going to be designated hitting, batting seventh, batting eighth. We've got Noah batting eighth. He's tense at shortstop, but we have no other shortstop. So playing at first base and on the mound, as we said, Tobias Glover, the starter, very well rested, known mostly for so he throws a four-finger, two-finger, cut finger, and the slider. And Pete, you want to give us the lineup then for those?
For Noel McLean, you can always move Marcus Murillo to shortstop and then put Enoch Hugh at second base.
You want to do that?
I don't know, because your mic keeps dropping, so I didn't hear everything you heard. But what you said about Noel McLean, is he tense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's an option. Enoch Hugh's not a bad player.
Yeah, all right. Well, then we'll position swap with Noah McLean, and then we'll take Noah McLean and we'll substitute him for Enoch Hugh. They're right. Enoch Hugh's second base, Marcus Murillo's shortstop. Okay, there you go. So
Yeah.
Enoch Hugh. Okay. Okay, so now give us that lineup from the Overdogs, please.
You got it. The Overdogs. Guy Gold going to be leading off, playing left field. He's locked in. Robin Yu, the right fielder, is also locked in, batting second. Sagda Song, the third base, is batting third, playing first base. He's locked in. Kasha Emin, the shortstop, she's batting fourth, also locked in. Anton Goodwood, the catcher, batting fifth. Elroy Action batting sixth, playing second base. Sandoval, the center fielder, is batting seventh. Rhonda Horn, the eighth. The designated hitters batting eighth. And what was that sound? Did you hear that sound?
No.
That was weird. Okay. So the Ramblers and the Overdogs facing off at home plate like they do when they do what they do. Kaylee Lancaster, Swindle Heath, and Maximiliano LeBlanc on a face-off against Larry LaJoy, who's taken the bump for the Overdogs with a 3.89 ERA. All right, y'all. Kaylee Lancaster, the right fielder, is neutral and juiced. He's a big hack and volatile, hitting .333 with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs.
All right, first pitch is in there, and this game's underway. Foul back off the wall. Oh, won the count, Kaylee Lancaster. Second pitch is high, ball 2. Third pitch also misses ball. Oh, ball 2 at this point. I'm sorry. I can't even read the name of the pitcher. Larry LaJoy. Okay, that's fouled off 2 apiece now. Inside, fouled off third baseline, still 2 apiece. Pressure up a little bit. Over there, and it's a liner in the left field, but it's straight in the glove of Giegold for the first up. At least he got a bunch of pitches.
Yes, sir. So 1 down. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, steps in. He's batting. He's hitting .402 with 9 home runs, 10 RBIs. I lost my train of thought. First pitch to Heath is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Heath favors the outside pitch. Ooh, that one's inside. Made him jump back. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a line drive to the second baseman, Elroy action. He'll make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
All right, some weird stuff mixing next. LeBlanc likes a low pitch, 375 average, 1 home run, 6 RBIs. First pitch, outside corner liner. Oh, Kasha Emmons somehow gets it in short winds and throws it and gets it 3 up, 3 down, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the first. No score. Giegold, Robin Yu, Sagda Song. Going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who's taken the bump with a 4.79 ERA. Ramblers didn't get anything going in their first 3 batters, but let's see if they can hold the Overdogs. Giegold, the left fielder, locked in and fit, hitting .165 on the season with 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Gold is locked in currently. Pressure is up. First pitch, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Giegold. There's a roller to Contreras. He's going to pick it up. He's going to make the run over. Step on first base for the out. 1 out. And in steps Robin Yu. Robin Yu, the right fielder's locked in and fit. He's a Steeler with magic hands. He's hitting .338 with 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. I may have to turn down my crowd noise. It seems like everything's louder. First pitch to Robin Yu is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tobias Glover wheels, deals, and there's a line drive into center field for a clean single. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Sagda Song. Sagda Song is locked in and fit. He's got power versus right-handed pitching. He's an off-speed hitter. He's hitting .375 with 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. 1 on with 1 out. First pitch is fouled off. Straight back, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Throw to first, and the runner is back. 1 out, 1 on, 1 strike to Sagda Song. The pitch from Glover, his 6th. That's in there for called second strike. And now Sagda Song's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's fouled off out of play. Song will get another pitch. Throw to first, and the runner is back. 2 of 3 total pitcher disengagement limit. There's a oh, that was caught on the fly. So a line drive to the third baseman who makes the catch. He makes a snap throw to second base, but no force. So 2 outs. Kasha Emmon, the shortstop, locked in and fit. She's hitting .326 with 5 home runs, 17 RBIs. The runner at first base is known as a Steeler. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Increased running speed while attempting, step off the the rubber, and the runner is back. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs to Kasha Emmon. There's a roller that's going to get into center field. And the runner thought about going for third, but the center fielder, Corbin Hurta, was able to get it in quickly. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. Anton Goodwood, the catcher, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He's a slow poke choker. He's hitting .247 with 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Slow poke choker. First pitch is fouled off into the stands along the left field line. Allen's fouled off into the stands along the third base side. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Goodwood in the hole. Runners at first and second. Allen's inside, ball 1. Goodwood almost went for it, but he was able to hold up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a ripped foul along the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Glover throwing his 15th pitch. That gets fouled off. He'll get another pitch, making it 16 for Glover in the first inning. Allen's fouled off as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Anton Goodwood swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Goodwood, the choker. So we're out of trouble. We're going to head into the top of the second. No score. Spray Bellamy, Corbin Hurta, Marcus Murillo going to get a first look at Larry LaJoy, who threw 10 pitches in the first inning. As we Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, neutral and fit, favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's hitting .314 with 7 home runs and 13 RBIs. The first pitch to Spray Bellamy. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Bellamy. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller. That's going to get Kasha Emmon to lay out, but he's going to beat the throw up to first. So an infield single for Spray Bellamy, and in steps Corbin Hurta.
All right, we got one. I think the first. That's our first single game. Our faster average run first base. First pitch is ball 1. Second pitch, right in there, hard the foul ball, first base line, souvenir, 1 apiece. We're starting for second base. There's a grounder. Oh, and it gets past, and they're gonna run it out, Pete. Yeah, way to go. 2 on, no outs.
Yes, sir. Another infield single. So runners at first and second with no outs. The shortstop, Marcus Murillo, stepping in. He's locked in and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. First pitch is shot into center field. And the runner from second's going to try and score. He's coming around, and he's going to be out by a mile. Oh, wow. Dag-nabbit. So runners at first and second with 1 out. Ken Bernal stepping in, the designated hitter. Gosh darn it.
Well, we know better than that. Yeah, runners first, second, 1 out. Pressure up. Business 1-0 the count. Second pitch way outside. Nobody's swinging. Ball 2. 20th pitch by Larry LaJoy coming right now. The wind-up throw. Oh, that makes it back in. I don't know about that. 2-1 the count now. Kenny Bernal. There's a liner, but it's right into the glove action for 1 and back to second for the double play. Unbelievable.
Yep.
All those guys stranded. 3 on and
Yep. Going into the bottom of the second, Elroy action. Solomon Sandoval and Rhonda Horn going to get a first look at Tobias Glover, who threw 17 pitches and racked up 1 strikeout and gave up 2 hits in the first inning.
Elroy action. First pitch, Leia. Tense. 200 in the season. 1 home run. Foul ball 0-1 the count. 11 RBIs. Second baseman for the Oakland Overdogs, who are 11-13, I believe. Losing record. Close, though. Not a terrible record. We got to be careful against this team. Slider makes it way outside. Misses ball 1. We're even out 1 apiece. Third pitch in there on the ground to Contreras, who's going to pick that up and toss it to Glover, who runs over to cover the bag. I thought he could have ran it down himself, but oh well. All right, now it's Solomon Sandoval. 250 on the season, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. This is a player that's new to us. Solomon swings and misses at that first slider. Oh, the guy's a good power hitter with fair contact, so Solomon could take it deep if he has check swing ball 1. The outfield's going to fade deep. Now we're at 1-1. Bottom of the second, still no score. That pitch misses outside. Ball 2, 2-1 now to the center fielder for the Oakland Overdogs. Early swing, foul ball, third base line. Locked up now at 2 apiece. 25th pitch by Tobias Glover. Swinging him a strike 3. Gets another K. That's a good trend thus far. And it is our old friend Rhonda Horn's turn. Hitting 241 in this season, 3 home runs, 9 RBI. She's rattled as of late. Still a big power hitter, and we've seen tense and rattled batters hit home runs before, so we still got to be careful. That's in there for strike 0-1 the count. Rhonda Horn, little swing in the hips. Second pitch to Enoch Hugh. He was supposed to dive, and I even heard somebody say dive. He didn't do it. Dick Berger. We saw him last season and over there in Phoenix. He's hitting 185 in the season, 2 runs, 4 RBIs, slower than the average runner at first base. 2 outs, 1 more to go. Foul ball for first baseline. Souvenir 0-1 the count. Over to first base. Gets around the horn in the dirt. Still 0-1. The fans like it. 29th pitch by Glover. Here in the bottom of the second, toward 15 pitches. And swinging and a miss, strike 2. If he closes on 30, it'll be 15 pitches an inning, which is a lot of pitches. Foul ball, third baseline. Souvenir. Still 0-2 the count. Needs one more. Foul ball, first baseline. Still 0-2. 32nd pitch. Swinging and a miss, strike 3, outside corner. A couple good Ks there by Tobias, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the third. Ramblers no runs on 3 hits. The Overdogs no runs on 3 hits. Enoch Hugh and John Contreras can get a first look at Larry LaJoy. Kaylee Luncaster 0 for 1. LaJoy at 21 pitches, giving up 3 hits. Enoch Hugh, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. He's known as a little hack. He's hitting .286 with no home runs and 2 RBIs. The first pitch to Enoch Hugh is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's way outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's popped up on the infield. The first baseman's calling for it. And then Sagnason will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps John Contreras.
All right, Johnny Contreras. 167 on the season. 1 home run. Ball 1. 1 RBI. 1-0 the count. Foul ball behind the plate. 1 apiece now. That one misses, ball 2. 28th pitch coming by Larry LaJoy here. The wind-up toss. Right in his wheelhouse, on the ground, into center field. Pete, that's going to be a clean single for Contreras. We got another one on with just 1 out. Let's make it happen this time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 on, 1 out. In steps Kaylee Luncaster, the right fielder. He's neutral and juiced. 0 for 1 so far today. He's a big hack who's volatile. Now, about average speed over at first base. First pitch to Lancaster's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's lifted into foul territory, out of play. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That catches the inside corner for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one's ripped foul along the left field line. He'll get another pitch, 1-2. That one's lifted to the third baseman, and Berger makes the catch. And Contreras stayed at first base. Swindle Heath stepping into the batter's box.
0 for 1 on the day. Slower than average runner at first base. 2 outs. Some jeopardy of doing nothing with it. But there's another single in the center field, Pete. We got 2 on now. And those 2 outs, we gotta get something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 on, 2 out. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. He favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Not a lot of speed on the base paths for the Ramblers. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 now to Maximiliano LeBlanc. That one's lifted. Fly ball to Kasha Em, and it's short. She'll make the catch for the third out. We're going to go into the bottom of the third. No score. Guy Gold 0 for 1. Robin Yu 1 for 1. Sagnason 0 for 1. Tobias Glover at 32 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is down to a 4.54. Guy Gold, a left fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. 162 on the season.
I tire of those, getting right on it and then hitting it straight to somebody.
Especially when they're like weak pop-ups on the infield. First pitch to Guy Gold's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. Count even now, 1-1 to Guy Gold, the left fielder. There's a shot that's going to get into center field. Yertel will get on it and get it in quickly, holding Guy Gold to a single. So 1 out with no outs. In steps Robin Yu. It's the right fielder. He's locked in and fits. He's a stealer with magic hands. He's 1 for 1 with a single. So 1 out with no outs in the bottom of the third.
Sounds like thunder, but I think it's the... Oh.
I think they're stomping their feet. I keep thinking there's a tornado or something. First pitch to Robin Yu is outside, ball 1. That one's low. Oh, outside, ball 2. 2 balls. No strikes to Robin Yu, the Overdog right fielder. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tobias Glover throwing his 39th pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. A hitter's pitch to Robin Yu.
Oh, come on.
That's outside, ball 4. And Tobias Glover's walked Robin Hughes. So runners now at first and second with one out. Sagda Sung, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Is there an out? No, there's no outs. Go ahead.
I got glitch.
Oh.
Right when I was trying to line up the reticle.
There's a roller, and that's going to get through into left field, and the runner's going to try and score, and they're going to do it.
Yep.
So it's 1-0 Overdogs. Runners at first and second with no outs still. Kasha Emmon, the shortstop, stepping in. She's 1 for 1 with a single. So runners now at first and second. The Overdogs with a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the third. Tobias Glover throwing his 42nd pitch. She anticipated that pitch, but it was inside ball 1, so she laid off. There's a broken bat. Foul ball along the third base line. That'll even the count up at 1-1. There's a shot that's going to get into. It's going to get into left field, and Heath. Blah 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 blah. It's not Swindle. It is Swindle Heath. Swindle Heath made the run over and made the catch for the first out. Runners stayed where they are. So runners at first and second with 1 out. In steps Anton Goodwood, who struck out in this very same situation in the first inning, I believe it was. First pitch to Anton Goodwood is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off. Strike 2, and now Anton Goodwood is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one's fouled off into the stands along the third base side. He'll get another pitch. That one's inside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Goodwood, the catcher. Goodwood, the 5th hitter in the lineup. That one's inside ball 2. Now the count is evened up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's a roller, but that'll be foul along the third baseline. He'll get another pitch. Tobias Glover throwing his 51st pitch for a called third strike on Anton Goodwood, and he's going to take a sleep. So 2 outs now. Elroy Action, the second baseman. He's tense but fit. He's a first pitch slayer, but he's 0 for 1 today. He's only hitting 198 on the season. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. The runner at third is known as a stealer.
Is he?
He is. First pitch to Elroy Action's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. As a stealer, he has increased running speed. Marcus Murillo's going to chase that down, make the throw to first for the third out, and we're out of the inning. So the Overdogs put 1 on the board. We go into the 4th, and it's Overdogs 1, Ramblers nothing. Spray Bellamy 1 for 1. Corbin Hirta 1 for 1. Marcus Murillo 1 for 1. And Larry LaJoy at 37 pitches, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 3.58. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, 1 for 1 with a single today. He's been on fire as of late.
All right, first pitch right in there, liner past the mound. All right, at least some of us are getting on, Pete.
Yes, sir. So leadoff single for Spray Bellamy. In steps Corbin Hirta, center fielder. He's locked in a fit, 1 for 1 with a single. This guy can take the ball deep, and he has several times, Tommy. First pitch is shot into the gap in right center field, and everybody's going to go around. And they looks like Spray Bellamy is going to come in and score to tie the game. So a double for Corbin Hirta. And a score now 1-1. In steps Marcus Murillo.
All right. Marcus, we got a tie ball game here. Peak pressure creeping up. That one low, ball 1 to the count. Top of the 4th inning. 1-0. There's the strike. Now safety's off. 1 apiece. Great contact there, Maria. That one way outside. Nothing happens. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. That one misses high. Ball 3. Good patience, good eye. Hitter's pitch. Pitch 44. Inside. Oh, somehow makes a strike. I don't know about that. Full count. Way outside. Ball 4. What a patient at bat, Pete.
Yes, sir. Trying to get that pitch count up. So runners now at first and second with no outs. Or 1 out. Ken Bernal stepping in, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. No outs, folks. Runners at first and second with no outs. Bernal takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled off along the third baseline. And now Bernal's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's way outside, ball 1. Larry LaJoy throwing his 49th pitch for a ball 2. That evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's in the air to right center field. And Sandoval will make the catch and throw it in. Everybody's going to stay where they are.
Number 13.
So 1 out and 2 on. In steps Enoch Hugh.
Yes. Enoch. They go back to second, and he's back in time. Enoch Hugh, I think he's 0 for 1 of the day. First pitch in their first strike. will win the count. Pressure climbing up here. It's a 1-run game. There's only 1 out. We got 2 in scoring position, or 1 in scoring position. That one's a ball. We're even down 1 apiece. Late swing, strike 2, 1 and 2 the count. But he's a little hack. Oh, it's a pop-up to center field. Why is the runner not coming back? Now he's coming back. Make that catch for the second out. All right, we're in danger of stranding him again, Pete.
Yep, so 2 on with 2 outs. John Contreras, the first baseman, stepping in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single today. Come on, Johnny, let's get her going here. Larry LaJoie throws his 55th pitch in for a strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's a low ball 1. 1 and 2 now. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline, out of play. 1 and 2. That's high outside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Johnny Contreras. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th, all knotted at 1. Solomon Sandoval 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Rhonda Horn 1 for 1, and Dick Berger 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tobias Glover at 53 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 5 hits. His ERA is at a 4.66. Solomon Sandoval stepping into the batter's box.
Solomon 0 for 1. Tie ball game. We should be ahead. I think we're out hitting these guys. 54th pitch by Tobias Glover. Going to start us off here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on a slider right in there. Will win the count. Sandoval, a good power hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I feel going to fade deep though, because if he does get contact, it's going to go deep. 0 and 2. Oh, he does not chase that one inside. Good pitch though. 1 and 2 the count. Sandoval reaches out, fouls it back off behind the plate. Still 1 and 2. Can't tell if it's going to rain here or not tonight. 58th pitch, fouled back first baseline. Souvenir. Still 1 and 2. Man, the number of foul balls these guys hit off to just keep Glover on the mound, just chugging away. There's a liner down the third baseline, foul again. 1 and 2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Finally gets a K on him. It took him a lot, but at least the result is good. All right, Rhonda Horn, 1 for 1 with a single. And nobody on base, 1 out. Fans cheering on Rhonda Horn, who's still rattled. Power hitter when she hits for power. That one misses inside, ball 1 will count. Second pitch coming up right here. Fouls at first base line. We're even now at 1 apiece. 63rd pitch coming up by number 6. Glover. Oh, that slider misses inside, and we're at 2-1 now. The count to Rhonda Horn. DH. So the Oakland Overdogs checks at that high fastball, strike 2, 2 and 2. 1 more to go. Can he get past the whiffer? Oh, a little too far down that slider. She does not chase. 3 and 2 full count. Outside corner, strike 3. She appreciates it. Doesn't swing outside, but now you got 2 down, Pete. 1 to go. It's Dick Berger's turn.
Dick Berger.
He is 0 for 1 on the day. Looking at 0 for 2. Tobias Glover going to throw a 67th to start it off. That misses low ball 1, 1 to 0 the count. Low pressure situation here, bottom of the 4th. Tie ball game, 1 apiece. There's a hard hit to left field. It looks like it's going to be foul. Oh, and it's just over the wall. It was home run distance, but it was foul. 1 apiece now to Dick Berger. Hard liner, foul ball, third base. Now 1 and 2. He's behind the count. Can he drop him? Oh, misses just high and inside. Ball 2, 2, 2, 2. Swinging a strike 3. 3 Ks in a row. He struck out the side, didn't he?
Yep. We're going to go into the top of the 5th. It's all knotted at 1. Kaylee Lancaster 0 for 2. Swindle Heath 1 for 2. And Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 2. Larry LaJoie at 60 pitches with a strikeout, giving up a walk and 7 hits. His ERA is at a 3.72. Kaylee Lancaster, the right fielder, is neutral and juiced. He's 0 for 2 today. Come on, Kaylee, let's get her going here.
First pitch to Lancaster's on the ground. Oh, Dick Berger reaches out to grab it, throws it to first, but not in time. It was just too far down the line, Pete. Good hit by Lancaster.
Yes, sir. So 1 out with no out. Swindle Heath, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Lancaster probably could have taken a couple of pitches there. First pitch to Heath is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and the runner is back. Kaylee Lancaster with some speed. No balls, 1 strike. There's a roller to the shortstop, Kasha M, and she's going to make the throw to second. They will not be able to turn 2, though, so they get Lancaster heading for second. Swindle Heath safe at first. Maximiliano LeBlanc stepping in.
All right, Maxie LeBlanc, you got 1 on, 1 out. Pressure climbing up. First one thin for strike 1 the count. Got average speed runner at first base. That one misses outside, ball 1. And not a great arm by Goodwin. Strike 2 now, 1 and 2 behind the count. But still not enough speed to tempt him. There's a hard hit to center field, Pete, but that's not going to have enough. It's caught at the track by Sandoval for the second out. Runner's going to come back. We're threatening to strand him again.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 2 outs. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, stepping in. He's an out. He's neutral and fit. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. So 1 on with 2 outs. First pitch fouled off. Wow. That was a hard smash. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, in the batter's box. That one's a ripped foul along the third baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one's popped up on the infield. The shortstop, Kasha Emmons, calling for it. And she makes the catch for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. Still knotted at 1. Giegold 1 for 2. Robin Yu 1 for 1 with a walk. And Sagda Song 1 for 2. Tobias Glover at 71 pitches with 7 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 5 hits. His ERA is at a 4.54. Giegold, the left fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. Tobias Glover locked in and well. Throwing his 72nd pitch to Giegold right here in the bottom of the 5th. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 5th. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 and 1 now to Giegold, the leadoff hitter, the number 1 hitter who plays left field. There's a shot, and Enoch Hugh, a little bit of an early dive. He's not going to be able to pick it up and make the throw. Ball was, he thought it was moving faster than it was, dove a little too soon. Robin Yu, the right fielder, is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. So a runner at first base with nobody out, and in steps Robin Yu.
Oh, man, I don't know what to do.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Throw to first, and the runner is back. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at first base with some speed. That one's ripped foul. And now Robin Yu finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tobias Glover throwing his 78th pitch. That one's fouled straight back. Robin Yu will get another pitch. That one's fouled off as well.
How did he get that?
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner at first base. Robin Yu cracks another foul ball. And now Tobias Glover's at 80 pitches in the bottom of the 5th. That one's popped up. That's going to be out of play.
He's hitting everything.
Top of the dugout. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Robin Yu against Tobias Glover. And Glover, ooh, that one's fouled off as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Glover throwing his 83rd to Robin Yu, the second hitter. That's over to Enoch Hugh, who'll make the catch. A line drive out to to Enoch Hugh, the second baseman. Sagda Song, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. So 1 on with 1 out. Song with power versus right-handed pitching, and he's an off-speed hitter. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first has a little bit of speed. There's a shot, but that's going to be fouled along the third baseline. And very quickly, Sagda Song is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Sagda Song. A timely strikeout for Tobias Glover. So 2 outs now with a runner at first. And Kasha Emmon, the shortstop, steps in. She's locked in and fit. She's an RBI hero. She's also 1 for 2 with a single. He's got plus 15 power and plus 10 contact when batting with a runner at second or third base. That's a shot into center field, and Corbin Huerta will pick it up and throw it in quickly. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. And in steps Anton Goodwood, who struggled at the plate today. He's a slow poke choker. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today, including a big strikeout in the 4th inning. So 2 on, 2 outs. Anton Goodwood in the plate. That's a foul ball along the first base line. No balls, 1 strike. That's in there for a called second strike, and now Goodwood finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's popped up into left field. The left fielder, Swindle Heath, is there. He's calling for it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out, and we're going to be heading into the top of the 6th. All knotted at 1. It's Ramblers 1 run on 8 hits. The Overdogs 1 run on 7 hits. Corbin Huerta 2 for 2 with a double. Marcus Murillo 1 for 1 with a walk. And Ken Bernal 0 for 2. LaJoy at 71 pitches with a strikeout, a walk, and giving up 8 hits. His ERA is at a 3.63. Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, is locked in and fit. 2 for 2, a double, a single, and an RBI. He's hitting .455.
Crikey. First pitch misses inside for ball. Ball 1 on the counter. Knotted up, close game here. Pressure up. That one misses as well. 2-0. Here's the strike pitch, but an early swing. Strike 1, 2 on the count. Another one that's a hard pounder in right field. Foul ball, souvenir, 2 apiece now. Late swing on the ground, but that's going to get between the shortstop and third base and the left field. Pete, we got 1 on with no outs. We got to convert.
Yes, we do. We do. We got to get them runners moving. Marcus Murillo, the shortstop, who's on fire and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. He's got good connection versus, that's going to be the end of Larry LaJoy's day, Tommy G. They're going to put him down, and they're going to bring in Slick Pickman. Slick Pickman, the B-plus ranked starting pitcher / relief pitcher. He's got better than average velocity, better than average junk, and about average accuracy. He's neutral and fit with a 2.88 ERA, a 1.16 whip, and 17 Ks on the season. He's a pick officer, Tom. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup, and he is almost completely fully rested. As a pick officer, Tom, while pitching, opposing base runners suffer decreased running speed when attempting to steal a base. So there you go. So 1 on with no outs and a pick officer at the plate. Marcus Murillo squares around a bunt and pulls it back, but gets called strike. That one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for a called second strike, and now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wow. Down goes Marcus Murillo. 1 out, 1 out. Ken Bernal stepping in.
Oh, that was ugly. All right, Kenny Bernal, we got a fast runner at first base, but it can't do much. So pressure way up, that one in there for strike 1. He's hard to read, the sidearm slinger. 0-1, fouled back up the wall, 0-2. And goes over to first, runner back in time. Still just 1 out. Ken Bernal's going to slow things down, probably a good move here, the DH. 7th pitch coming by Slick Pickman right here. The wind-up throw, high and inside, ball 1, good patience. That seemed to work with it against his mojo. 1-2 the count now. Reaches out, fouls that back off the wall. Still 1-2. Late swing hit out in the center field, but that's going to be caught by Sandoval for the second out. Pete, we got 1 more to go.
Yeah, he's getting good wood on it, but he's just hitting it to people. Enoch Hugh, the second baseman, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today, so 1 on with 2 outs. Enoch Hugh stepping into the base and to the batter's box. Hugh with good connection versus right-handed pitching. Throw over to first and the runner's back. And he's also known as a little hack. He's tense but fit. First pitch to Enoch Hugh is a low ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Throw to first, and the runner is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There goes the runner, and he's going to get thrown out by a mile.
Well, yeah, he's got the pick officer trait.
Yeah. We're going to go into the bottom of the 6th, still tied at 1. Elroy Action 0 for 2. Salomon Sandoval 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Ronda Horn 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Tobias Glover at 90 pitches. Elroy Action stepping into the batter's box.
Elroy Your boy Elroy, 90 pitches under his belt. Elroy X in the first pitch slayer, 10, bottom of the 6, pressure up, misses inside, ball 1-1 to the count. Still a 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th. There's one on the ground of Murillo. He's going to pick that up. One pump throw over to first base. One up, one down. It's good pace. It's good trend. Solomon Sandoval ought for 2. Looking at ought for 3. Tobias Glover's locked in. Throwing 93. This is probably his last inning. This is outside, ball 1-1 on the count. He's got that elite cut finger that he can always fall back on pressure. Climbing up a little bit here. Overdogs looking to score. There's a strike down the safety. He's off to the center fielder. For the Oakland Overdogs. 1 piece, 1 out. Bottom of the 6. Pops that one back up. Foul ball behind the plate. 1-2. Tobias Glover in the driver's seat. Winds up, throws it. Breaking pitch, foul ball, third base line. Souvenir still 1-2. Start losing a little bit of velocity now. Wind up the throw. Oh, that gets away from him, up and inside. 2-2 now. 98 pitch coming up here. Sandoval swinging with a strike 3. He gets a K, Pete. This many pitches in, that's amazing.
Yep.
And it is a 1 for 2 with a single. Rondo Horn, rattled, power hitter. Facing Toby Glover, was closing in on 100 pitches. Maybe get her to foul something off or hit a grounder for strike. 0-1 the count. Now safety's off. He's gonna throw his 100th pitch to see if he can get her ground out or pop it up. She hits the foul ball, third base line. Souvenir. He's losing some accuracy now. He's got a 101st pitch right here. Oh, rising fastball does not chase. 1 apiece. Still got some junk left. He's tired, but he's still hanging in there. Oh, that one almost got away. It's in the dirt. 2-2-2. Toby Glover gonna throw his 103rd to run a horn. On the ground to spray Bellamy's gonna pick that up. 1 pump throw over to first base. Gets the 3rd out. Pete, it was a good showing there by Glover.
Yes, it was. We're going to head into the top of the 7th. The score still knotted at 1. Enoch Q 0 for 2. John Contreras 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 3. Slick Pickman at 13 pitches racked up a strikeout as the ERA's at a 2.77. Enoch Q going to face off. He's tense but fit. 0 for 2 today. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, and he's known as a little hack. First pitch to Enoch Q is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That was at handling at 96 miles per hour. Enoch Q, the little hack, is in effect. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no, 1 strike.
Oh,
swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out. There's a lifted into left field, unfortunately. Oh, it's going to drop. So Enoch Q with a leadoff single to left center field. Kind of hung up there. I thought it would be caught, but it was able to fall.
Yeah. All right. Johnny Contreras got a runner on first base, no outs, pressure way up. And then he's Rambler's got to score now if they're going to score all. First one in for strike, 0-1 the count. Otherwise, I'm just afraid they're going to get taken out. That one misses ball, 1 apiece. 20th pitch by Slick Pickman, right in there for a straight leg swing. 1-2, he's got him in a hole. Oh, it pops that one back up behind the plate. Foul ball, Souvenir. 1-2 still. Foul ball, first base line. Another Souvenir. Still 1-2. Get that pitch count up. Making him throw his 23rd pitch right here. Outside, fouled off the wall. Still 1-2. Miss strike. He finally gets the K.
Like I say, he can move that ball almost all the way across the plate. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 3 with a single. He's neutral and juiced. 1 on with 1 out. Pickman, just first pitch is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Kaylee Lancaster. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Lancaster. That one's low, ball 2. Pickman, just a pitching machine out there. There's a roller to the third baseman. He's going to flip it over to second, but not make the throw to first. So, again, they can't get the double play. They get the lead runner, but there's a runner at first. Swindle Heath stepping in.
All right. All right, Swindle Heath. What do you got? The first pitch fouled back off the net. 0-1 the count. Pressure way up. 2 outs, 1 on. A 2-run home run would be nice. Strike 2. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. 1 more to go. 31st pitch.
Yeah.
Instead, it's on the ground to second baseman. Action picks up, throws it over, and again we strand everybody.
Yep, we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. The score still knotted at 1. Dick Berger 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Giegold 2 for 3. And Robin Yu 1 for 2 with a walk. Tobias Glover at 103 pitches with 9 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 7 hits. Dick Berger, the third baseman, is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today. And I think that's going to be the end of Tobias Glover's day. He's kind of wiped out, actually, especially since he's not 100%. So they're going to let Glover take a seat. They're going to bring in Donnie Bowers. Donnie Bowers with less than average velocity, less than average junk, and poor accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got 7.82 ERA, a 1.89 whip, 14 strikeouts. He's a pick officer. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So Donnie Bowers coming in to pitch against Dick Berger. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Allen's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Dick Berger. Dick Berger tense but fit. His connection is way down. That one's popped up into shallow right center field. Enoch Hugh ranges out and makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Guy Gold, the left fielder. He's locked in and fit. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. So nobody on, 1 out in bottom of the 7th. Score still not at 1. First pitch to Guy Gold is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Bowers delivers. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That's in there for called second strike. And Guy Gold now working from behind with a count of 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller that's going to get into center field. Corbin Huerta's going to get on it and make the throw in to Marcus Murillo to hold Dick Berger to a single. So 1 on with 1 out. In steps Robin Yu, the right fielder. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Robin Yu is a stealer and with magic hands. A lot of speed at first base. First pitch to Robin Yu is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first, and the runner is back. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Allen's low, ball 1. Count is even now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for a called second strike. And now Robin Yu is behind in count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Throw to first. Oh, and the ball bounces. Contreras keeps it in front of him, though. So they couldn't take advantage of it. Allen's high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Dick Berger at first base. Robin Yu in the batter's box takes that pitch for a called ball. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's popped up, and it's going to be out of play over the dugout on the third base side, so he'll get another pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's in there for a called third strike, and down goes Robin Yu. So 2 outs now, and in steps Sagna Song, the first baseman. He's locked in and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Runner at first base has speed, but Donnie Bowers, the pick officer, on the mound. So there's a roller, and that's going to get into left field, and Swindle Heath is going to come up throwing, and Dick Berger will take third base. So runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Kasha M and the shortstop's coming in. She's locked in and fit. She's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. She's known as an RBI hero, which means she has plus 15 power and plus 10 contact when batting with runners at second or third base. First throw is over to John Contreras, and again, it bounced before first base. So no balls, no strikes. There's a shot. That's ripped foul along the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Donnie Bowers against Kasha Emmon here in the bottom of the 7th. That's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Kasha Emmon juiced right now. She fouls that one off, puts herself behind in the count. 1-2. Bowers throwing his 19th pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. Oh my, nice pitch, Donnie Bowers, and gets the jacked up Kasha Emmon. She had all of her stuff was maxed out. Going into the top of the 8th, it's still tied up 1-1. Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 3. Spray Bellamy 2 for 3, and Corbin Huerta 3 for 3 with a double. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, is tense but fit. He favors the low pitch. He's 0 for 3 today.
Is he? I guess he's got to catch, right? Because Bernal's a designated hitting.
unless you put in a different designated hitter. You know, you can put Bernal position switch. There's a knock into right field. It's in the air, and Robin Yu is going to be able to get under and make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. In steps Spray Bellamy.
All right, Spray. He's got nobody on, a home run. It'd be nice. Pressure through the roof. Checks on that first one, strike one, safety off on 1 to count. Second pitch, right in there. It's hit hard but high. That's in the center field. That's going to be caught by Sandoval for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. I don't know what they're going to do, Pete.
I don't know either, but Corbin Huerta, the center fielder, steps in. He's locked in and hit 3 for 3, a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. Corbin Huerta takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. There's a roller that's going to get into, Kasha Emmon tracks it down, but she's not going to be able to throw him out. Corbin Huerta legs out an infield single, so with 2 outs and 1 on, Marcus Murillo stepping in.
All right, Marcus. He's got a runner at first base. Pressure way up. Oh, that breaker somehow makes it back in. Oh, and if anyone can get on, it's Marcus. That's what's a ball 2. 40th pitch. Way outside. Almost got away. 2-0. The crowd saying, oh, runner back to first base. 2-1 with 2 outs.
Sailed it. Go, run.
He's going over to second. He's actually going around to third.
There you go. You got it.
Oh, and he gets the 2 bases, Pete. Wow, now he's getting single. Oh, it's hard, but it's not going to be far enough. It's going to be caught at the track, and it's 3 outs. Unbelievable. We had a runner right there, Pete.
Yes, sir. Going into the bottom of the 8th. Score still tied, 1-1. Anton Goodwood 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Elroy Action 0 for 3. And Solomon Sandoval 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Donnie Bowers threw 19 pitches in this 1 inning of work. Anton Goodwood, the catcher, tense but fit.
0 for 3. We good to go. He's a chucker. 20th pitch. Like Donnie Bowers going to break gear. Pressure way up. Right in for strike 1, safety off. For the Overdog catcher. Normally a power hitter. Slow poker. Tense. Bottom of the 8th. Tie game. 1 apiece. Somehow it's that low pitch high on the first base side. Souvenir 0-2. Foul ball third base line. 0-2. Here they come. Let's see. The wind up, the toss. Foul ball somewhere. I didn't even see it. 0-2 still. He's fouling everything off. 24th pitch. Fouled off up here by us. Still 0-2. 25th pitch. Fouled off. Oh, no. It's a ball. 1-2 the count. I was just getting ahead of myself there. Pressure climbing up here. There's one on the ground. EQ is going to run up. Barehanded 1 pump throw over to first base and gun him down for 1, Pete. 2 more to go.
Yep.
Elroy Action. And he's pressured through the roof. First pitch Slayer. If we get that first pitch past him, we're good. They missed this ball 1 to the count. It's good contact hitter, Elroy. Fans leaning forward in their seat. Want to see something happen. Foul ball, first base line. Souvenir. So much for the first pitch. We're even at 1 apiece now. That's an easy pop-up in the center field. Corbin Huerta's running up on it. He's going to make that grab in center field for the second out, Pete. 1 more to go. Solomon Sandoval out for 3. Hopefully going over for 4. Outfield going to go deep. Just in case. If he hits it, it's going to go back. Pressure up. 2 out. 2 out. Oh, right past Tobias's face. That'll startle him after being hurt the last time out. That's a clean single, and you got a runner up first base, Pete, 2 outs.
It's Donnie Bowers.
What?
You said Tobias. It's Donnie Bowers.
Oh, Donnie Bowers. That's right. 1 for 3, the rattled. Hard one on the ground. Enoch Hughes is going to go to second base for 1 for the 3rd out. For just 1. That's all they needed.
So here we go. We're going into the top of the 9th. It's Ramblers 1 run on 11 hits. The Overdogs 1 run on 10 hits with an error. Ken Bernal 0 for 3. Enoch Hughes 1 for 3. And John Contreras 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Slick Pickman at 41 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Ken Bernal, the designated hitter, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today. Neither of our catchers is doing very good. So the first pitch to Bernal is inside, way inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
So much stutter, I never saw it.
Catches the inside corner for a called strike. Strike one. That one's lifted into left field. And it's going to be caught with the feet, the heels on the warning track for the first out. Guy Gold out there in left field makes the catch. 1 out.
All right, it's Enoch Q, 1 for 3 with a single. The little hack, good contact against right-handers, facing left-hander. First one's right in there for strike, 0-1 the count. Pressure through the roof again. The Ramblers need to get one now if they're going to get a win at all here. That one's inside, 1-0 the count. It's so many innings without a run. That one misses high, ball, 2-2-1. Good patience. 48th pitch now. Maybe they get to another pitcher. Oh, that's right in there for a strike, 2-2 now. 1 more to go. Swing and a strike 3. There's the K.
I thought that was going to drop. John Contreras, the first baseman. Neutral and fit. 2 outs, nobody on. 1 for 3 with a single. Top of the 9th, still knotted at 1. First pitch, that's ripped foul along the first baseline. No balls, 1 strike. There's a line drive to Elroy action at second base for the 3rd out. We're going to head into the bottom of the 9th, still knotted at 1. Dick Berger 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Guy Gold 3 for 4, and Robin Yu 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Donnie Bowers at 31 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 6.75. Dick Berger, the 3rd baseman, is tense but fit. He's a sign stealer. He's 0 for 3 today. Big sneeze by Donnie Bowers. Donnie Bowers is going to throw his 32nd pitch here in relief. It's in there for a called strike, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs, bottom of the 9th. There's a smash foul along the 3rd baseline, and very quickly, Berger in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. That's in there for a called 3rd strike. Down goes Dick Berger. 1 out, and in steps Guy Gold, the left fielder. He's on fire and fit. 3 for 4 with 3 singles today. Donnie Bowers facing off against Guy Gold, the left fielder. First pitch. In there for called strike, strike 1. Bowers just throwing strikes here in the bottom of the 9th. That one's fouled off, straight back out of play, and very quickly Guy Gold now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's inside, ball 1. Gold was able to hold up. 1-2 now. There's a roller to Spray Bellamy, who makes the catch. At 3rd base, a little bit of a diving catch for the 2nd out. So 2 up, 2 down. In steps Robin Yu, the right fielder. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 today. So Robin Yu, the right fielder. First pitch from Bowers is in there for a called strike, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a fly ball to Marcus Murillo at short, is going to range over and make the catch for the 3rd out. We're going into extra innings. It's Ramblers 1 run on 11 hits. Overdogs 1 run on 10 hits with an error. Kaylee Lancaster 1 for 4. Swindle Heath 1 for 4. And Maximiliano 0 for 4. Slick Pickman at 51 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Kaylee Lancaster, the right fielder, neutral and juiced, 1 for 4 with a single. He's a big hack and he's volatile.
And he can hit a home run pitch one way outside. 1-0 the count, pressure way up. There's, it's ball 2. Good patience. 2-0. Here comes the pitch, the big hack. Misses ball 3. Look at this. Look at his patience. 3-0. Whatever strike is here. The pitch count up. It's okay. 3-1. The hitter's pitch way up high. Strike somehow. 3-2 full count. This is gonna be a ball. Instead, it's a liner. Way to go. Get him to pitch a dozen pitches. Hits that in left field to Guy Gold. There's gonna be 1 on Pete with no outs.
Yes, sir. And in steps Swindle Heath, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 4 with a single. He favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He can take it deep if he needs to. First pitch over the inside corner for a called strike, strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pickman throwing his 60th pitch. Low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That one's low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. The big hack is in effect. That one's lifted into left field.
Right field.
Right field, unfortunately, it's going to be short of the warning track, so we'll have to hold up at first base. So 1 out with 1 out. In steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
All right, Maxi LeBlanc's got 1 out. Pressure through the roof. He's 0 for whatever. Looks like we're looking at a sub here. With 1 out, 1 on. We got the pick officer at the mound, so we're not going to steal.
We don't have another catcher, so
that's all right. A little bit tense in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Here in the top of the 10th. Oh, it's a hard one to left field. It's going deep. Pete, it's going to be gone. Yes! Wow! Unexpected, completely unexpected, Pete. That's LeBlanc's 405th home run. It's a second home run, 405 feet, 8th RBI of the season. And Maxie LeBlanc puts us out in front by 2, Pete. That's just what we needed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, neutral, and fit. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. That's going to be the end of Slick Pickman. They're going to bring in Doug Nerdward, the B- ranked relief pitcher. Nerdward with about a little bit less than average velocity, a little bit better than average junk, poor accuracy. He's got an elite curveball. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 3.48 ERA, a 2.32 whip, 3 strikeouts. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, that elite curveball, and a changeup. He's almost fully rested. So with one out and nobody on, the first pitch to Spray Bellamy's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bellamy. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Way inside, almost hits Bellamy. Evens the count up at 2-2. There's a smash. That's going to get into left field. The left fielder's on the run, and Guy Gold will get under it and make the catch for the second out. 2 outs, and in steps Corbin Huerta, the center fielder.
Fialander, Corbin Huerta. Oh, that was the pitch. He's just a little early, though. Oh, on the count. That one outside ball. One apiece, pressure way up. There's the pitch. Oh, hard liner, foul ball, third baseline. 1-2. Ninth pitch by Nerdward. Outside corner, foul back off the wall. Still 1-2. Low, ball 2. Good patience. 2-2-2. Looking good right now for the Ramblers. Oh, swings and misses. It's on the ground. They're going to have to throw him out at first, and they do for that third out, Pete. But we're looking good, sir.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the 10th. It is Ramblers 3, Overdogs 1. Sagda Song 2 for 4 with a strikeout. Kasha Emmon 2 for 4 with a strikeout. And Anton Goodwood 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Donnie Bowers at 40 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is at a 6.32. Sagda Song stepping in.
2 for 4. Do you want to go with the closer? Or?
Yeah.
All right.
Going with the closer, right? We're going with Twisty.
Think so. He's facing tough hitter, or he's locked in and fit.
Yeah, but we could go with Testa, who's better ranked. All right, we'll go with Twisty. He's got the surrounded trait.
That's fine. Nobody's on. All right, Twisty's coming in. Twisto has got the surrounded trait, as Pete said, but he's known mostly for his junk. Got great junk. Good velocity and not great accuracy, though. He's got a 4.05 ERA, a 2.10 whip, and 5 Ks. He's well rested. He throws that forefinger, and he changes it up with a curveball, Pete, and he's got, this is what he's paid to do. Close this game out in the bottom of the 10th. He's got to get around, sock the song. He can only make one mistake. That one's on the ground, and Murillo is going to pick it up. One pump throw over to first base. That's a good pace, Pete. 1 pitch, 1 out. Kasha Emmon. She is an RBI hero. Shortstop. She's locked in. She's got power and all that.
Oh, no.
The outfield was shallow, too. Okay, foul ball, third baseline. Outfield's going deep. Oh, and the count pitch, pressure still way up. But Gutierrez can get her, Pete. Winds up throws. Low it in, foul ball towards her own dugout, first baseline, 0-2. He's got her hole. Can Twisty get a K? Oh, she doesn't chase the high fastball. It's a little too high. 1-2 the count. Fifth pitch coming up by Twistes Gutierrez. Swings at that horrible pitch down low. 1-2 the count. Fouled off. Still. Fouled back off the net. 1-2 still. He's just got to get out of the side. That's all he's got to do.
Oh.
Swing with the ball. I thought that was in there, Pete. 2 apiece now. To Kashaiman. Short stop for these Oakland Overdogs. There's a liner in the left field running over to that is Lancaster makes the grab for the second out, Pete. We got 2 down. We just need 1 more, sir.
Yep. I really thought I had her on that last pitch.
No problem. We got Anton Goodwood, the 10th Joker. Pressure through the roof with 2 outs in the bottom of the 10th. We need to get past 1 batter. The breaking pitch misses for ball. 1-0 count. Everybody leaning forward here in Oakland. Swinging a miss, strike one. We're even now one apiece. Quiets things down a bit, but you still got fans standing up back there behind the plate. Check swing, strike two, 1-2. He's behind the count. Can Gutierrez earn the paycheck, Pete? Gonna throw his 12th pitch, wind up the throw. Oh, the breaker goes down, misses. He doesn't swing. 2-2-2. Can he do it again? Check swing, strike three. The game's over. Way to do it, Twisty. And those Ramblers win it, Pete. Oh, what can you say?
Cardiac kids do it again, huh? They pull it out in the end.
Oh, that's right.
What a game! That was a good one. You knew we talked about it at the top of the game where we've already faced off against these Overdogs and we beat them by 1 run that time, and by the grace of the good Lord, we beat them by 2 this time.
Yes. Oh man, these games are so stressful.
Yes, they are.
Nobody got anything. The first, second, it was a third. Bottom of the first, the Overdogs score first, make it 1-0. We tie it up in the next side, top of the fourth. Keep it interesting. No score for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 innings. Bottom the ninth goes through. There's still tie ball game, 1 apiece, and then in the top of the 10th, we get that 2-run bomb by Maximiliano LeBlanc, who was like, what was he, 0 for 3 or 1 for 3 or something?
He's 0 for 3, yeah.
0 for 3, not expected home run to put us ahead 3-1, and that's where it stayed. The Ramblers get 3 runs on 13 hits. The Overdogs 1 run on 10 with an error. Offensively speaking, we got Kaylee Lancaster goes 2 for 5 with a run. Good day for him. Swindle Heath 1 for 5. Maximiliano LeBlanc goes 1 for 5 with a run. That run was a home run. 2 RBIs on it. That's a good showing. Spray Bellamy goes 2 for 5 with a run. Corbin Huerta 4 for 5 with an RBI and a strikeout. Marcus Murillo 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Ken Bernal, unfortunately, 0 for 4. Enoch Hugo's 1 for 4 with a strikeout, and John Contreras 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. And one thing I'll say, Pete, is there's only 1 batting average now in the 400, so it's much more realistic now.
Yeah, starting to come down.
There's still a lot of 300s in there.
Yeah,
but it doesn't look so gross.
Right. For the Overdogs, Guy Gold goes 3 for 5, scored a run. Robin Yu goes 1 for 4, walked once, struck out once. Sagna Song goes 2 for 5 with an RBI and a strikeout. Kasha Emmon goes 2 for 5 with a strikeout. Anton Goodwood 0 for 5 with 3 Ks today, Tommy, including the game ender. Elroy Action goes 0 for 4. And we've seen him do that. Elroy Action was the one in the playoffs, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was shut out like for 3 games. He didn't get a hit. So he's struggling. Sandoval goes 1 for 4 with 3 Ks as well. Rhonda Horn 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Dick Berger 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. They had 3 players with 3 strikeouts.
Wow.
That's 13 total, and there's 9 of them right there in those 3 players.
Pitching, Tobias Glover starts it off, goes 6th inning, gives up only 7 hits with 1 earned run, walks the batter, gets 9 strikeouts. It's a great showing for Glover. He's got a 4.32 ERA, which is real strong. It doesn't change his record at 2-1. Donnie Bowers comes in and gets the win, Pete. He throws 3 innings, gives up just 3 hits, gets 3 Ks, gives up no runs. His ERA drops to a 6.32. He's now 1-1-0 on the season. He likes that change. And Twist Gutierrez comes in and earns another save. He throws 1 inning, gives up nothing, gets a K. His ERA drops to a 3.52. He's now 2-0-2 on the season.
Yes, sir. And then over there for the Overdogs, Larry LaJoy came out and started the game, pitched 5 innings. Oh, it's the train that I keep hearing.
Yeah.
He pitched 5 innings, gave up 9 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1, struck out 1. His ERA is at a 3.63. His record will remain 4 wins and 2 losses. Pickman came out. He'll get the loss. He pitched 4 1/3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, and gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 3.07. His record will fall to 2 wins and 4 losses with 3 saves. And then Doug Nerdward pitched 2/3 of an inning, struck out 1. His ERA remains about 3.27, and his record will remain 1 win, no losses, and no saves. So, 3 stars of the game. The first star is the B- ranked starting pitcher Tobias Glover. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 7 hits, an earned run, a walk, and 9 strikeouts, and he did that all while kind of injured.
Yeah. Corbin Huerta, number 34, B-plus ranked center fielder, gets the second star of the game. He goes 4 for 5, gets a double and an RBI. Corbin Huerta is just playing out of his head.
He certainly is. Yeah, he's gone crazy. And then, of course, the third star of the game, the B-ranked catcher, Maximiliano LeBlanc. He goes 1 for 5, but that one was a home run, the game-winning 2-run shot, and he scored a run as well. So, yeah, way to go, Maximiliano. You don't see that very often. Gamer stats. Tommy G with 5 hits, 1 RBI, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution to 39%. PJ with 8 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, a great catch, and 7 strikeouts for a contribution to 61%.
Wow. I mean, there's some difference there. It didn't seem like a huge difference. I'm amazed that it's such a difference in the percentage. I guess. All right. Well, great win. Another one. We're stringing them together here, friend.
Yeah, we're starting to put them together as we move even closer to the end of the season. It's I don't want to jinx it, but I'm thinking we're starting to look like a franchise that might be able to play some extra baseball. We might be able to get into maybe a little playoff action here.
Yeah, it looks like on the right there we still have the top 5 batting averages in the league. So that's one thing we gotta go for. It's great offense, but yeah, even though the scores recently have been lower, I think if you look at our schedule, we've been winning, 3 runs, 5 runs, 7 runs, 3 runs. We've held the other team to less runs as well. So this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, we're about to hit the road to finish our road trip in Phoenix against our old team, the B-Wolves. It's going to be beefy against Japani. They would come home for 1, which would be nice to see them. And then we're away for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. Home for 1, 3 more. Yeah. 3 away, 1 home, 5 away, 1 home, 3 away, 1 home, last game away. So.
Yep. And and that's it. Once we get to the game against the Moose, that's the last quarter of the season. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to go up against Fran Japani, be on the other side of the field for that one.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited about it.
I don't want to take too much longer because we're almost an hour and 20 minutes, but we want to do the news, Pete. We got Mark Harbormouth offended a Nemesis coach and was replaced by Angela Longstroke. Well, Mark Harbormouth has been with the Nemesis forever. 38-year-old starting pitcher, elite cut finger. Was making $5.5 million a year, known mostly for his power, oddly enough. He was pretty down the middle. He was replaced by Angela Longstroke, B-plus ranked, 32-year-old starter, known mostly for velocity, but also very good junk and accuracy. She's going to make $9.2 million a year to play for the Nemesis.
Yep, and Candy Sweet offended a Wildcats coach and was replaced by Braille Sullivan. Candy Sweet is a C- ranked 34-year-old starting pitcher with a gets-ahead trait. She had poor velocity, about average junk, and poor accuracy with very poor power and ability to connect. She was making $4,500,000. They're going to bring in the B-ranked 33-year-old starting pitcher, Braille Sullivan. She's got real good velocity, average junk, and a little bit less than average accuracy, so better pitcher overall. She's got a little bit less power than Candy Sweet, but she makes better contact at the plate. Candy Sweet was making $4,500,000, and Braille Sullivan will make $7,400,000 to finish the season with the Wildcats.
We got Heaters signed Francis Benetti replacing Busha Digman. Wow, Busha Digman, 31-year-old shortstop, third basewoman, good contact against left-hander, C-plus ranked, known mostly for her fielding and her arm, but she's also a good power hitter with fair speed. She's making $4.6 million a year. Francis Benetti, B- ranked, slightly better, known mostly for his good contact hitter, but he's got good power and speed as well, and is a fair fielder. He's also known as a stealer. He's going to make $5.4 million a year to be the newest Heater.
The Heaters weren't done. Zariah Cochran gets signed onto the Heaters, replacing Huck and Duck. Huckenduck was a C-minus ranked 37-year-old relief pitcher known with the Wild Thing trait. He was about an average velocity, poor junk, and average accuracy. He has good power, but poor ability to connect at home plate. He was making $2,400,000. They're going to bring in Zariah Cochran, who's a C-ranked 25-year-old relief pitcher who's got poor velocity, less than average junk, but better than average accuracy, with poor power and very bad ability to connect at home plate. But she does have the composed trait. Zariah Cochran will be making $1,600,000, whereas Huck and Duck was making $2,400,000. So they're getting a little bit better pitcher for less money. So that's a good deal for them.
There's a few player development stuff going on here. A lot of them are all positive. What do you want to go with? We got Noah McLean, at least 2 more games, and then the top 2, at least 3 and at least 5. So should we do Noah McLean first? He's got festival outing.
I guess so.
Or that would be the only one we do, unless we do.
Yeah, I was just going to look at the other ones. Professional photographer. +2 power, +2 contact, 10% chance of a bonus +2 power, 21.5% chance of a bonus
We
+4
can't afford
contact.
that one anyway.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
So we've got Signal Decryptor for John Contreras or Corbin Huerta, the vegan diet. +1 speed, +1 fielding, +1 arm. 25% chance of a bonus +2 speed, which would get him up to 71 speed. 25% chance of +2 fielding, which would get him to 78. +1 arm, 42. And a 15% chance to gain RBI here. I say we go with Corbin Huerta, the way he's been playing.
All right.
I would say Tobias Glover, but he's going to lose on his velocity. I'd rather not see that.
Yeah, let's see here. He gets 1 speed, 1 fielding, 1 arm. Does not acquire the extra 2 speed or the 2 fielding. Is he? Not the RBI here. All right, so it's minimal gains. He's very happy, though. He's 69 speed, 76 fielding, 43 arm.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I kind of wish he would have gotten that arm, Well, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to hit the road, folks. We got to get back out to Phoenix. We're almost at an hour and a half, or hour and 25 minutes here. So until we see you back out there in Red Rock Park, well, that'll be big. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.